Greetings, YouTubians. How's it going? Just finished cleaning the Beretta, just putting it back together. Let's talk. The other day, an old coworker came to my job, and it was good to see her. But you want to know something? I don't like it when people throw negativity out there. She tells me, "You're still working here? Man, you're not getting any younger." And I looked at her and I'm like, This coming from a person who doesn't have no top front teeth, but got bottom. Not to go pun with her, but the thing is, you do not make statements like that at people and say like, "Oh, you're old. You're not getting any younger." That's a self-defeating statement. That is a self-defeating statement. Mouse with T. Now, when you make self-defeating statements like that, that means that you've given up on your life. My motto is you only live twice. Once when you're born and twice when you're having fun for the rest of your life. Twice, not once. And, when people make self-defeating statements like that, they might not be too happy with their lives. That's not my concern if they're not happy with their lives. If you're not happy with your life, do something to change it. That's what people do. They change. And, the thing is, what you do now, even if it doesn't impact anybody else, whatever you do could impact yourself. And that's how you live your life. Like I said, I'm 58 years old and I'm very happy. I don't miss my 40s. I don't miss my 30s. I don't miss my 20s. I don't miss my teenage years, okay? Or toddler years. I don't miss it. I'm all grown up. I'm very wise. But, the thing is, I never force anybody to follow my advice. I listen to people's advice. Doesn't mean that I'll follow it, but I listen. And, I can take criticism. I don't have an ego to bruise. I don't have no ego like most people. And people that are so dissatisfied with their life, it's ridiculous, But I'm not going to give you one of these to help make it better. You can count that out. So the thing is, what do you want to do with your life? Do you want to be miserable? Do you want to say, "Oh, I'm getting old"? The only way you get old is if you give up on everything in your life. You don't go outside, go ahead and get old. You want to go grocery shopping? You don't want to get old. Do something. Be active, not reactive. Act. Do not react. And, the thing is, like I said, I don't listen to negative comments. I don't listen to it. I listen to them, but then I block them out real quick because they have no significance to me. None. No significance. My range bag's right down there. I got to put Robert Patrick back into the bag. And this thing is ready for the next range visit. 9mm Beretta. I don't need... just like these idiots, okay, I'll use for example, Leonardo DiCaprio is 50 years old. He's 50 years old, okay? He needs to get a hold of himself. Stop dating girls that are like in their 20s. Stop dating girls just because you got money. Stop dating girls that are in their 20s because, number one, it doesn't make you look good like that. You fall, put it this way. When they reach 25, it's like, "Oh, okay, bye. I got to find somebody younger." No. You don't do that. Being with somebody young does not make you young. It makes you stable to a point. Now, let's see. How old am I? 58? I would never go out with a 21-year-old. No way. There would not be no way. No way. Never. That's not happening. People just need to get a hold of themselves, The more you try to fight age, the older you get. The older you get. When you go with the flow, you age naturally. But then again, I've had a few people tell me that I age backwards. And it's like, they say I look the same as I did back in 1990. And I'm like, Well, I appreciate the compliment, but forgot to put the magazine back in. I appreciate the compliment, but you look great too, and I mean that because when I say it, I have to mean it, and I know I mean it. So people, don't try to fight age. Accept it. Accept how old you are. Of course, nobody really knows how old they are because, getting older, it's more like getting more knowledgeable about things as you go. And, don't beat yourself up over and don't treat your birthday like it's a funeral, for God's sakes. Mouse! And I respect people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, even till now, even older. So don't be so hard on yourself. And don't get the Kardashian works, please. My lips are plump. Yeah, it has to be plump. Oh, my nose. Oh, God, I gotta fix it. Oh, my God, I gotta fix my face. Oh, Botox. Oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, it's been a long time since I seen you, Mark. Yeah. Oh, wow. And they look like they can't blink. Hi, Mom! You need to stop that shit. Forget that. Just go with the flow. I was already told that I've aged backwards, and then I had one person tell me that I'm not getting any younger. Well, boo-hoo, that your life is in ruins. Okay? I look at things positively. When you have a good attitude about it, guess what? You look like this. You can't see me. Yes, we can. Oh, I can see you. And no, I'm not John Cena, because he can't see me. Okay? So anyhow, people, just be natural with yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Be natural. Treat yourself good. Treat your loved one good. And you'll find that age will never be a problem. Never. So take care of yourselves and be safe. Okay? Later! Oh, one more. Mouse! Delish! Hello?